Hi besties, welcome to my channel. I'm so excited. This is my very first video on my new bookish channel. Some of you might know me from Twitch, NyckiStars. I am a gamer and a Twitch streamer. I'm also a huge book lover, and so I've been really excited, having a lot of fun creating book content and bookish content on Book Talk and Bookstagram, and I'm diving into BookTube? Is that what we call it here? I figured, why not start off my bookish channel with a bang? And we're gonna start with a 24-hour readathon. For New Year's, my roommate and I have decided that we are going to ring in the new year by cramming as many books as we can into the end of 2024 and seeing how many we can start off 2025 with. We're starting on December 31st at 10 a.m. and we're going to read as much as we can until 10 a.m. on January 1st, ringing in the new year the bookish way. I think it's gonna be fun. This is my very first 24-hour readathon. I don't know how it's gonna go. I'm probably gonna get a little delirious, but I will give you all the updates, all of my reviews. I think it's gonna be so much fun. I heckin' can't wait. So why don't I show you my TBR first? Yeah, I'll have my roommate Haley. She'll show you too. Let's do that. This is my roommate Haley. Say hi, Haley. So this is what we are reading. We both have pretty good stacks. We're trying to get through like 4 or 5 books each, and I think we can do it.
I think I'm gonna get through 2.5.
I think you're gonna get through all of those. Maybe not all of them. I think you're gonna get through,
that's a stretch,
the first 3 at least. So the first thing I'm gonna read is A Wizard of Earthsea by Ursula leguin. I'm really liking it so far. It came out in, what was it, 1968, I think? And good, pretty dense fantasy, I will say. This one goes pretty fast and it jumps around a lot, but I really like it. I'm really enjoying it. I love her writing. I just really love Ursula leguin so far. It's the first thing I've read from her, but I'm really excited to read more. I'm excited to read the whole Earthsea cycle. Yeah, cycle, okay. So my next reads are kind of a twofer. I'm reading What Moves the Dead and What Feasts at Night by Kingfisher, who I really like. Kingfisher. I've read a couple of her things and I really like her work. I love the fact that this is based off of Fall of the House of Usher by Edgar Allan Poe. And so I've been really dying to read these. So first one, sequel, and they're quick little bite-sized books. So I'm hoping I'm gonna get through Earthsea and these two pretty quickly, so that I can dive into my next read, which is, I have DNF'd this book 3 times, not because I don't like it. I love it. I love the author. There's just one character who just, ooh, I hate him.
So much. Flames on the side of my face.
It's the same chapter every single time. But the good thing is I've read the beginning part of this book 3 times. So I can kind of start from like about here, which is kind of cheating maybe, but I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna finally finish 6 of Crows. And then the one I am most excited about is Quicksilver. I have been told that I specifically, me, myself, and I personally, am gonna be a big Kingfisher girly. I hope that's true. If I have been sold a false bill of goods and y'all Book Talk girlies and my friends are wrong, I will be very upset. I don't think so. I think I'm gonna like him, and I think I'm gonna really enjoy this. I can't wait to read this one. So this is the one that I don't think I'm gonna get through all of it, but I am more than happy to finish it up probably this week, because I have a feeling I'll be very into it and will want to keep reading it.
One thing you have to keep in mind, God is watching.
What are you reading?
I accidentally picked a very dark and evil theme for my
I love the dark and evil
challenge.
theme.
The first is Graveyard Shift by M.L. Rio.
Good one, I read that.
If We Were Villains, yeah, my copy. If We Were Villains is one of my favorite books, so I'm excited to see what her kind of latest novella is, and also it's small and I need an early win because I am a much slower reader than Nycki. And then the next, after Graveyard Shift, I have The Wicked King.
He's wicked. Wicked! I love us.
I didn't love The Cruel Prince. Unfortunately, The Cruel Prince at the very end set up something interesting, more interesting arguably than the plot of The Cruel Prince. So now I have to read The Wicked King.
Is that the guy with the tail? Is he the one with the tail? This is what I've heard. Oh, okay, okay.
I would
Have
say
fun with that.
I would say that this is young adult literature. This is for teens.
He's got a tail. I know this much.
I would say that's not the most salient fact about Cardigan, but
I'm so excited about this. This one is, I put this on here for her, and I'm so excited. Yes, Leigh! I think you're gonna like it. We'll see. Haley's taste is perhaps more, what would you call it?
I have a lower bullshit tolerance. Let's put it that way.
This is true. This is true.
I like a good speculative fiction.
Yeah.
But there's a silliness factor.
I think you're gonna like that a lot more than ACOTAR. If you're gonna get into like a big book talk book, I think you'll like this one a lot more than ACOTAR. So here's the thing though, bestie. You're gonna read Fourth Wing, and then you're immediately gonna be like, now I want to read Iron Flame because you gotta get ready for Onyx Storm.
We'll see.
We'll see. What's your last one?
I don't think I'm gonna get to this, but I did get One Dark Window because I've heard good things from Book Talk. I've heard a lot of things from Book Talk, but this might be a good fantasy/romantasy pick that I might be interested in.
That's what we're reading. So now we'll get set up. Ready? See ya. Alright, it's time to start. You ready? Your PJs are so cute.
Thank you.
They're so cute. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 24-hour reading challenge! Can I tell you something, bestie? Sweet as hell. This thing is awesome.
I'm so glad you enjoy it.
This is a vibe. This is the greatest thing ever.
The decadence.
The decadence. Okay, I finished my first book. I cried, I'm sorry, so I look bad. A Wizard of Earthsea was very good. I liked it a lot. I will say the writing took a little bit of getting used to, or it took some getting used to because it was fairly passive. It was very like, and then this happened, and then this happened, and then this happened. So it was a little dense too, and I'm not totally used to writing like that, but I liked it. It was really good. I am not an annotator, but I highlighted a ton of stuff. And so, which is one thing I really like about my Kindle, is being able to highlight without destroying a book, because that's why I don't annotate. I do not like to put stuff or write in books. But I really loved it and I really enjoyed it, and I finished it in just over, can you see that? There it is, just under 2 hours. Yay! And Haley's working on her book. She's working on it. It's all good. And Hal's asleeping, and Lonnie's sleeping, and Luke is there too. So in a second we're gonna have lunch, which is charcuterie because we figured charcuterie would be a good little snacky, little lunchy for that stuff. A little pick-me-up, yes, exactly. So I'm gonna dive into my Kingfisher books next. Yay! Oh, Sneevy. Sneevy. Hi, baby. He's like, Mommy. Hi, baby. We have about 18 and a half hours left. And I just finished. What? We gotta do a vlog because I just finished my my 2 books. I decided to kind of do these at the same time because they're in the same series. I really enjoyed What Moves the Dead. First reaction, 5-star read. Really liked it. It was like perfectly gothic, creepy. Really, I think, as one of the reviews on the back of this says, Poe would be proud. I agree. I truly agree. What Feasts at Night was also good. I didn't love the haunting, if you would call it that. I didn't love it as much. It didn't feel as real. It didn't feel as visceral as the first one did. It was still good. I really hope that she releases more. It's giving like Agatha Christie, but Poe. You know what I mean? That's the vibe I get if this were to be a series, and I hope it's a longer series because I did like both of these and I'd like to keep reading them. How have your books been so far, Haley?
Graveyard Shift was fine. I was missing the last, 300 or so pages of it, but it was a nice read. And, this is better so far. We're finally getting into some real shit. I told you the problem with the cool prints.
Yeah, they don't...
Hey! Have you ever wanted to go to a magical fairyland and get regular school bullied? That's my problem with the cool prints.
Well, there we go.
So we're done with high school, which is
We're
nice.
done with high school. It's on to college, university even.
The School of Hard Knocks.
The School of Hard Knocks. So we're gonna take a break now, stretch a little bit, and go get some pizza. We've returned. We have pizza and mozzarella sticks, so I think we're gonna have lots of energy going into the nighttime stretch. We have had our pizza and our dessert, which was delicious. We got a chess pie, and I feel ready. I feel fueled up. I feel ready to go, and it's gonna be good. We are getting into the nighttime hours, which means in T-minus like 4 hours, it's about to get real silly or real angry. We start getting really tired. I might have to have some late night coffee. It may not work, but we'll see.
We just had a bunch of cheese and carbs. We should be fine.
We'll be great. It'll be great. It'll be beautiful. It'll be wonderful. But I finally got through the chapter of Six of Crows that always made me DNF. So
it was a pretty short chapter.
It was a pretty short chapter, but I still hate that guy. We have 16 and a half hours left. 16 hours, 32 minutes, and 15 seconds to be exact. So we'll see. I don't know if I'm gonna try to sleep at all. I don't think I'm gonna try to. I think I'm just gonna go until I either can't or until we're done. So we'll see how it goes.
We'll see.
Let's do it.
Okay, 6 hours and 200 pages and change. I can do this.
You got this. I remember you telling me that Wylan can't read, but his dad is sending him letters. That's crazy.
They will explain why.
Sure, I will look into it. So we're at 14 hours left, so we're not even halfway through. But I finished my 4th book. I finished 6 of Crows. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm like this. The anti-Wildland, if you will. First, I finally did it. Like I said, I've DNF'd this book 3 times, but 4th time's a charm. I finally finished it, and I love it. I mean, of course I loved it. I still don't like Matthias, but that is neither here nor there. It's fine. He redeemed himself, whatever. It made me like the show less because this book does so much better justice for the crows. Obviously it's the book, but like I already knew that the crows were not getting the love that they deserved in the show. If you have not read this yet, but you have seen Shadow and Bone on Netflix, please, for the love of God, read 6 of Crows, because it's perfect. It should, Haley has said it, it should have been just a good, amazing heist movie. It should not have been smushed in with Shadow and Bone. Like, it should have just been one badass heist movie. Because I've read so quickly and now I only have 1 book left, I am going to see, and it's not midnight yet, so it's not 2025 yet. I'm gonna see if I can slam one last book. I had it on my shelf. It's been on my physical TBR for a while, so I figured, why not? Let's just do it. So I've got 14 hours left of this challenge. I'm gonna read this, and then finally I'm gonna dive into Quicksilver. Let's get into it. 13 hours down, and I just finished A Deadly Education. It was fine. I don't like it when the main character is like too cool to be there. It's like, girl, this is your book. Like, this is about you. You know, it's like, if you don't want to be there, why should I want to be there? I would say, like, Violet in Fourth Wing has justifiable reasons for not wanting to be there. But there is like a meta that you find sometimes with main characters who are like, I'm too cool for this book as a book, not just like my circumstances. I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it. It was fine. It is now time to start what I've been waiting for. It's Quicksilver time. Haley finished her book too. Does that mean you're gonna start Fourth Wing?
I could start Fourth Wing, or I could sleep for 10 hours a week.
Well, Luca, that's profane. Stop that. Lonnie, stop that.
Did you catch the blip?
I did not catch, maybe I caught the blip, I don't know. I'm gonna start reading as much as I can before our little countdown. See you soon. So we've taken a break. We're watching the countdown. There's 37 seconds left until the new year. Everyone's tuned in except Lonnie, but Luca's watching. He's ready. It's almost New Year's. Here we go.
Is the Hunger Games about to start? I never actually watched the ball drop.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! I don't know, they didn't actually show the ball dropping, which is kind of crazy.
That thing needs to fall into the audience like the Phantom of the Opera.
Yay! Happy New Year! Alright, I'm reading Quicksilver now. I thought I could soldier on, but I think I'm gonna go to sleep for a couple hours, and I'm gonna wake up, and we're gonna dive back in. I've already read over 1,000 pages, which 1,000 pages was my goal. I feel like it's okay. I'm gonna take a couple hours nap, and I'll get up, be ready to go. Good morning. You know how I said we were gonna take like a little 2-hour nap? That didn't happen. I will say, if you're gonna do a 24-hour readathon, you should know how you're gonna do those 24 hours and whether or not you're going to include sleep time. I think next time we do it, I would say we should do like 12 hours one day, sleep 12 hours another day. Yeah, that would be my vote, because by like 1 a.m. By like 1:30, I was falling asleep. I think I need to factor in sleep time next time. I was like, I can do an all-nighter. I got this. I am not that girl anymore. I certainly am not. No way. That is not my calling in life anymore. We are gonna get resettled. We have 3 hours and 15 minutes left on the clock. Maybe I'll get a little bit further in Quicksilver today because I did not get that far. I didn't even get to Kingfisher. So like, what's the point? We'll do our last bout and see how far we get.
This is in the loosest possible terms, kind of like Doom. There's worms, there's deserts, and they're fighting over them. So there's worms? We'll see, we'll find out. I'll let you know. I'll be on Worm Watch.
Worm Watch?
Worm Watch 2025!
Why do you keep calling them dragon breeds?
Because there's different breeds of dragons.
But they're like sentient. That seems disrespectful. They're not dogs.
They're dragons.
I'm not done with my questions, by the way. They keep accumulating.
Give me your questions.
How many dragons are there?
100,000.
That's just so many dragons. What do they eat? Sheep. Sheep? Seriously?
Yeah.
Do you know how many sheep you'd have to breed to feed thousands of 1,000-year-old dragons?
Guess it's enough. You know that MMC is here because he has shoulder length black hair. He was tall. Taller than any man I'd ever seen.
Was he 4 inches over 6 feet? Which is how Zayden is described in this.
I did not remember that.
He must be at least 4 inches over 6 feet. Queen, what are you talking about? You mean he's 6'4"?
She's just a girl.
Well, we did it. Against all odds. We did it. We have. I'm so delirious, I don't even know what to say next time we do this.
Next time.
But I enjoyed it. I liked it. I had a nice time.
I liked the first 12 hours.
Pretended that we were actually going to be able to stay up all night.
I was ready to stay up all night.
I couldn't do it. Fine. I was the weak link. And I simply could not do it. I have read 1,130 pages.
553. So once again, half.
I mean, that's it. I read twice as fast as you, so I like him. He's a silly little lad.
I have some administrative questions.
What questions do you have for Miss Rebecca Yaros?
I'm not telling you how to run your hyper-militaristic dragon empire at the expense of, and I cannot emphasize this enough, dozens of 20-year-olds per year.
Yeah, I don't know what the birth rate is like in
apparently very high and consistent
with the sheep.
Just 20-year-olds and sheep or chock-a-block. Well, the good news for me is I have about 400 more pages.
Hell yeah. It gets better from here. We are going to turn ourselves back into real human beings. And then we'll do a full wrap up on everything. So
I've given you my wrap up. Thank you very much.
Well, I'll do a full wrap up then. All right. I gotta shower. Oh God. All right, besties, we are done. We finished our first ever 24-hour readathon. I had a lot of fun, even though I fell asleep. Like I said, I think I would do it differently next time, but I would love to do this again because I really enjoyed it. I loved kind of slamming some books. I might try to read different sized books next time, but I had a really good time in general. To wrap up, I want to do a really quick rapid fire review of each book, giving what stars I would give each book. I'm not doing Quicksilver because I haven't finished it yet, but I am liking it so far. But I have 5 other books here that we need to review, so let's get into it. Number 1, A Wizard of Earthsea that I read on my Kindle. I give this 4 stars. I really enjoyed it. I had a little bit of a trouble with how passive a lot of the prose was and how quickly it went, but overall I loved it. It made me cry. 4 stars. What Moves the Dead? 5-star read. I love this book. I've sat with it for a little bit and I do love it. It is 5 stars for me. I really want more of this from Kingfisher. 5 stars. Great horror novella. Loved it. Loved it. What Feasts at Night? I gave this one 3.5 stars. Like I said, I didn't love it as much, but it was still really good. And I still want more in this series. And I loved the main character, Alex Easton. They were super cool. Again, great horror novellas. I want more. Six of Crows? 4 stars from me. I can't give it 5 stars because I just don't like Matthias. I just can't get over that guy. That is a me problem. It's a personal problem, but I am definitely going to read Crooked Kingdom. I love the crows. I want more of them. So 4 stars over here. Last and least, Deadly Education. I will probably read the rest in the Scholomance series, but this was 3 stars for me. Again, wasn't super into the main character. I liked some of the other characters. The romance left a lot to be desired, but hopefully there will be more in the next books. I do want to know what happens, so I'll read the rest of them, but this would not be a reread for me. If you want a deep dive on any of these books, I would love to give that to you. So let me know in the comments if there is a book you want me to do a deeper dive on. I can't wait to start creating more longer bookish content for you. But in the meantime, if you want to see bookish content, cosplays, reviews, lots of other stuff, also gaming, like I said, I'm a gamer. I like to blend my love of books and games together a lot. So if you want to see any of that, please go follow me on my socials linked below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, besties!